Hey everyone, Golf Tip of the Week is back, here to help you with your game, try to make 2014 a great year. In this video, we're talking distance. Now, how can we hit this big guy longer off of the tee box? Okay, so to maximize the distance on your driver, we're focusing on one key element, or one key flight scope fundamental. As you can see here to my side, there's a device, and that's called flight scope, or flight scope technology. It's a 3D launch monitor, which is new to us here at Elmcrest, and it's here to help us measure not only what your ball is doing, but also what your club is doing from start to finish. So it gives us all this data to really help us to see exactly where we need to go, with your golf swing. And it also helps us, or helps you, to really incorporate a feel to what you're trying to do to get your numbers to match up. Okay, so it's a great device to help not only from an instructional standpoint, but also from a club fitting standpoint, to help us give us all the information to help maximize your time and to give you the best information possible. So when it comes to working on increasing distance, today we're really looking at what's called angle of attack, and that's measured through flight scope. Before, we could never measure what the club head was doing as it's coming into the ball until flight scope came around. Basically, what angle of attack is, when the club comes into impact, what is the club head doing relative to the ground? Is the club head traveling down, or is the club head traveling away from the ground when it makes contact with the golf ball? Well, when it comes to maximizing distance, we don't want a whole lot of spin on the golf ball, because if we had a lot of spin and the ball hit the ground, it would just sit there. So we want a ball that's coming into the ground to keep rolling forward. So to help take spin off of the ball, to help increase your distance, we want the golf club with a driver to be swinging up, or to be swinging away from the ground. So it's basically going to be in a positive angle of attack. A negative angle of attack is a club that's swinging down into the ground. Okay, so when we use this for our golf lessons and for club fittings, it's telling us to a degree -2, -3, or +2 or +3 as far as what your club is doing at the moment of impact, which is critical to helping that golf ball travel a little bit farther. Okay, so now I'm going to give you one simple drill that you can do on the range to help you feel what an upward angle of attack really should feel like. Okay, as you can see here, I have two tees set up. I'm not sure if you can see them, but there's two tees set up without a golf ball. I set up the first tee, and then I set the second tee in front of it about 3 or 4 inches at the same height as the first tee. My goal when I make a swing on this first tee is that I'm trying to sweep the ball off of the tee, or visualize sweeping the ball off the tee to a point where I strike the first tee, but I don't strike the second tee. Okay, so an upward angle of attack, I'm coming into the ball and I'm sweeping up. So I'm trying to sweep the ball into the air. So I'm going to clip the first one, but I'm going to miss the second tee. If I create a downward angle of attack, which produces a lot of spin on the golf ball, I'm going to be swinging down. I'm going to clip not only the first tee, but I'm also probably going to clip the second tee. Okay, so first off, I would work on this with just practice swings. See if you can clip the first tee and miss the second. As you do that 2 or 3 times in a row, then go ahead and put a golf ball on there and try to sweep the ball off while you're missing the tee that's in front. Okay, so you're trying to sweep the ball. It's a very simple but effective way to really feel what an upward angle of attack is, or feels like. So in order to maximize distance, angle of attack is very important. A negative angle of attack is going to produce spin, and it's going to come out with a very low launch, so the ball isn't going to go very far, especially when it hits the ground. So in order for it to carry farther, and when it hits the ground we want it to roll, we have to be swinging up on the golf ball. And give this drill a try to help you to feel that. All right, well, I look forward to sending some more videos out your way throughout the summer. If you have any questions on this, please feel free to contact any one of us golf professionals in the golf shop, and we look forward to seeing you out here on the course.